areas, big chunky areas where I can get a lot done in one sweep. Also, what I've noticed is when I've done a lot, then clients look in the mirror and they're like, yeah, and it gives them so much motivation and so much inspiration to stay with you, to kind of like hang in there. They don't want to quit that early. They don't want to go home that early. They're like, yeah, this is it. This is real deal. So kind of like gives them the dose, gives them the happiness, gives them the motivation. It gives them, so in a sense, you produced that, you created that, you gave them that. Yeah, like it's something you can design. You just design them happiness. You design them well-being, happy being. When they have motivation boost, when they have happiness boost, they then take, for example, photos, videos sent to the missus and husbands, and in that end, they're like, oh yeah, this is so amazing. So they're like, yeah, I can take it. And then they are more invested in staying longer and hanging in longer. And they don't think about going home that early. Same, we're gonna do it here. Mark where the end is. Then I can shade upwards. 45 degree, pushing forwards, yeah. When I go back, I just levitate, push, levitate, push, levitate, push, levitate, push, 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 yeah. Imagine this machine is not working by up and down, but you would need to poking yourself in the skin. You would push that forwards that way. That would be the only way it would go inside the skin. So push, 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 push. And then here I'm going to summarize all that, just to make sure it's packed in solid. It's all juicy. I can see that there's a small area that I missed. So I'm shading flat towards the end, yeah, towards the wall. Flat, 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 flat against the wall. Yeah, it's more job for bigger needle, not bigger, smaller needle. But I will do as much as I can with this. Because this is a fake skin, we already have done some damage, so the chance that you can destroy that skin is quite high. Whereas if this would be in a real person, the likelihood that you did both of them in one day, where as in like line work, shaded the background, shaded the foreground, the mask itself, and the color, it's nearly impossible. It needs to be a really small design for all this to be done in one day, but most likely it didn't happen in one day, and which means these would be multiple day sessions. So this is a tattoo design and piece and size that you know this person's coming multiple days. Yeah, for you as an artist, your job is to think in terms of multiple days. Yeah, multiple sessions to finish, multiple sessions to even line, multiple sessions to get the color in, and that's how you get multiple payments from the same person. And it's not that you feel guilty, they understand that that takes forever. Like they are clearly aware that that is big. So like if you draw medium size, they're thinking surely you're gonna get that done in a day, surely. Like they are aware that you're gonna finish that in one day. When you draw a little bit bigger, they're like, can we get that in one day? So now they are guessing that, they're guessing you and you guessing yourself. So you both are confused in a sense. And you both hope for that to happen. Whereas when you draw purposely too big, you both understand this is not happening one day. And then there's no confusion. Then there's no panic, as in like, oh shit, can I, should I, would I, is it possible, is it doable? Like you don't have any panic. You know you can't do it in one day. They also know you can't do in one day. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a mutual understanding of impossibleness. I don't even know if that's a word, but you both understand that clearly you're not gonna get that done. And then it's cool. Then you don't have to like make it up or, oh, you know what, it's just because like, you know, like they know, they're fully aware that this is not one day trip, and you also know this is not one day trip. And I would recommend you to design multiple, not one day trips, yeah? Because then you have multiple times the same person coming back and back and back, which is